This is one of the most historic routes of travel in Southern California. There's really only 3 or 4 big passes that get you in and out of the coastal plain of Southern California. So over the years, almost everyone and everything has gone over Cajon Pass. It was an Indian trade route. They'd come across the Mojave and down to the coast. Some of the earliest Spanish explorers in the 1770s went over the pass. Actually, it's kind of wrong to say the pass. There's a number of passes where you go over. The freeway today crosses at one place, the railroad at another. This was in the 1830s and 40s on what they called the Old Spanish Trail, which was neither old nor Spanish, but was the trade route between Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Southern California. This is the route the Mormons used when Brigham Young sent a colony down to found San Bernardino here. They developed a major trade route between San Bernardino and Salt Lake City that went over the pass. After Brigham Young called the Mormon colonists back, someone else came and got a franchise and built a toll road over the pass and ran a very profitable toll road for quite a few years here. One of the most important things in Southern California history is the railroad coming over the pass. The Santa Fe, who brought in the second transcontinental railroad into Southern California in 1885. Now, normally the second of something wouldn't be the big news, but because the first transcontinental connection was with the Southern Pacific, who had therefore a monopoly and set their prices and policies accordingly, it was only when the Santa Fe comes in and breaks the monopoly and starts off a rate war between the two railroads, which sets off the real estate boom in the 1880s in Southern California. You get a wealth of new towns founded. Fullerton, Buena Park, El Medina, El Toro, really leads to the creation of Orange County in 1889. The railroad coming through is vital to the history of Southern California. This is also the way that Route 66 came into Southern California, which we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. And of course, now we go over on one of the passes at the top of Cajon on the interstate, which remains one of the busiest national highways through in and out of Southern California. So just a whole wealth of history coming through Cajon Pass here.